What's up, and welcome to Unspoken Conversations. I'm James Crow, and here we talk about issues and situations that are in plain sight. Things that people hate to talk about, but it needs to be said, from relationships, families, friends, and life. Our goal is to shed light and understanding so that just maybe we can start to rebuild relationships, families, and ultimately, our communities. What's up, and welcome back. In this episode, I want to talk about, before I talk about that, this is a follow-up video to a video that I just did about women claiming they want a good, wholesome guy. So in this one, I want to talk about guys, fellas, that want a good, wholesome woman. So this is a follow-up video to that video. Fellas, why is it that you claim to want a good, wholesome woman, right? But then when you get this good, wholesome woman who's taking care of business and she's really loving, caring, and like one of the best women you can get, why is it that y'all play with this woman's head, play with her heart, and fuck over this woman so much to where she's jaded? And you will jade this great woman. You'll jade this good woman, gorgeous, beautiful, nice, sweet. You'll jade this really great woman. And the moment she's jaded and she's just drinking and fucking and throwing away her life, fucking on all these different people, you did this. And then you want to get mad at her and treat her like trash? You created that. And now you want to treat her like shit? I see this shit a lot, and it irritates me. It irritates me. I've seen some really good women in the hands of some fuck-ass dudes, and these dudes is destroying these women. Destroying them, dragging them through the fucking meat rack, just destroying their brains, destroying their bodies. I mean, giving women STDs just because they out here just doing all this nasty shit, just doing fuck ass shit like a lot of fuck ass dudes do. And these women is living these horrible fucking lives. These great women is living these horrible lives because these ratchet ass dudes is fucking with all these hoes out here. Why do y'all do that? Fellas, why is y'all doing that? I understand that dudes out here doing dumb shit. I understand that. But what I'm saying is why do you do that to a good woman? Why not let her be free? Why not let that good woman go get her a good man and be cool with a good man? Why do y'all hold her hostage and y'all won't let her move around? You get what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. If you're claiming her as a trophy, why don't you just fuck on her and let her be free? If you're claiming her as a trophy. But if you're doing this to put her on the shelf, you bogus as hell, and you know you bogus as hell. That shit dumb to me. I really don't understand that. I don't understand it. I hate like hell seeing a good woman, great women, and then 2, 3, and 4 years later, I see these women with 3 kids, jaded, walking around with a nasty attitude, thinking all men is hoes and buster ass dudes like that dude, like him. I hate seeing women act like that. It just makes me, all I can do is put my hand over my face, just like, got her. They got her. Dog, the aliens done swooped in and took her. That shit's all bad, bro. All bad. Just all kinds of
emotional damage.
And it's sad, but I see what it is. I know what it is. And I can't even blame the men 100% because the women let them in. And if a woman don't know how to identify the red flags and don't know how to push a bad piece of shit man out of their life, you are part of the problem too. But I'm not putting this part on the women. I'm putting the question was to these dudes. Why is y'all dragging these women through the mud like that? You get what I'm saying? I get it if she's a bitch and she's out here trashing you and talking bad about you and running your name out there. I understand if that's what you're doing to her because that's what she did to you. But I'm not talking about that woman. I'm talking about the good, wholesome women who stay in the house. When I say stay in the house, I ain't talking about slaving. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the women who ain't out here partying every weekend, who ain't out here turning up with her girls, just bouncing it in the club and popping it and dropping it like it's hot. I ain't talking about that woman. I'm talking about the woman who's on her shit. She ain't posting all kind of nudes and all kind of titty pics and all kind of booty pics all over the internet. She ain't doing all that shit. She's a good, wholesome woman. She's what you would consider to be wife material. She's the one that you want your mama to see. She's the one that you want all your boys to see. That woman. And you fellas is doing her bogus. You motherfuckers is dirtbag trash. For real. If y'all can take, that's okay. Women, y'all ain't gonna like this because I know women don't like being compared to vehicles and objects. But this maybe it's because you connect with feelings instead of logic. Men, fellas, understand logic, so we understand analogies. Not all women, but most, right? Fellas, would you spend your time making all this money to buy a Ferrari and then treat it like it's a Volkswagen Jetta? No, you wouldn't. And if you did, you're a dumbass. You're a fucktard. And then something happens to that car, somebody take it from you, that's what you get. You fuck ass. It's just stupid to see this shit happening. That's a car. If you can do it with a car, you'll do it with a woman. If fellas, if you're out here treating these good women like trash and you're fucking over these good women, you got some shit coming to you. You got some real bad shit coming to you. I was told a long time ago by some older people, some older people in my family. I heard that when a fuck ass dude is fucking over women, God will give him daughters. And when God give you daughters, what you think your daughter's gonna go through? He's gonna be daddy's little girls, and it's gonna be dudes out here hitting them, striking them, fucking your daughters over. And that's not to talk bad about the girls, the kids. It's not to talk bad about them. But what I'm saying is you gonna pay. Even if you don't pay physically, you gonna pay by watching your daughters go through the shit that you put women through. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. When you put that into perspective, that's fucked up. But no stone goes unturned. And I ain't talking about in the form of karma, because I'm starting to not believe in karma. There's some shit that I think should have come back to some people years tenfold, and that ain't happened yet. So I'm starting not to believe in karma. But what I'm saying is God gives you things, that God shows you things to put certain things in your life to remind you of other things. You get what I'm saying? Karma's different. You just get what you give. That's not what I'm talking about. You fucking over these women, God gonna give you daughters, and you gonna have to watch them go through the hurt and pain that you put these fucking women through. You gonna have to watch them. You gonna have to feel that pain. So, fellas, if you treating these women like shit, I hope you take the time to sit back and really think about what you're doing to your daughters. What's gonna happen to your daughters? And if you don't have daughters, you get with a woman who got a daughter, and you start to love this little girl, and she turns into an adult. One day she get married, and her husband dogs her, treats her like shit, gets another chick pregnant, whatever, and you got to watch this girl cry. The same rules apply. It may not be your kid, but the same rules apply. Somebody you love, you got to watch them go through it. God don't play. God don't play. Fellas, we're straighten up on this shit. For real. Shit'll come back on you one way or another. Just like I talked about the ladies in the other video. Yeah, fellas. You can't get along. You can't get away for too long. This shit gonna come back to haunt you. Till next time, have a good night.
They are so full of the cap, man. I can't take it, need to break it. If they